Hi everyone, welcome again to another episode of Gourmet Gagee. Today we're going to make breakfast for dinner. You know, we're in a pandemic, so we have to use everything we have. So what we're going to do is make some fried pork sausage, and we're going to make what in my nationality they call Palichinki, but in English it's called crepes. And your crepes can be filled with fresh fruit if you want to chop it up and make it sweet, or a variety of jelly, or just about anything that you would like to put inside of it. Nutella, if you like that, just about everything. So what we're going to use is 3 eggs, a teaspoon and a half of sugar, which is in here, 1.5 cups of flour that is in here, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of melted butter, and I believe I mentioned a cup of milk. So I'm going to put that all in the bowl and I'm going to mix it with an electric mixer. But first I'm going to put my pork sausages on to cook. Now when they begin to sizzle, I'll turn them over and then I'll put some water in and let them cook in that. And when they start to brown, I may add a little bit more water. So I'm going to let them sizzle, I'm going to cover them, and then I'll turn them over. While the pork sausages are cooking, we'll make the batter. So first I will put 3 eggs in. And a cup of milk. Now this is my teaspoon and a half of sugar and a little bit of salt, just, you know, eyeball it. And I'm going to mix it with an electric mixer and then I'll put in my flour. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter to the milk and egg combination. And now gradually, I'm going to add the flour. I've added some of the flour and now I'll add some more. Now you can add a little more milk if it seems too thick. It's supposed to look or have the consistency of a heavy whipping cream. That looks about right. Okay, now the pork sausages are browning, so I'm going to add some water to make sure that they get cooked on the inside. Might as well add the rest. I want to check the pork sausages to see how they're coming along. Looks like they're doing quite well. I think I'll turn them back over because the other sides are brown better. So into my frying pan, I added about a tablespoon of shortening, and now I'm going to pour the batter into it. It makes it a lot easier to pour it with a cup like this. put it in, you take your frying pan and you kind of swirl it around a little and keep it on low heat. And you want to check to see when the bottom is brown. Now that's not ready yet. What you can do, if you like, is you can put your jelly in like this, or whatever filling you want in there. And then flip it over. See, there you go. And it may take a few times of putting it in. Sometimes you put in a little bit too much batter, so they might be thick, but no matter what, they always taste good. Okay, now we let it cook. Now you can see how it's starting to like curl up. So then that's when I put the jelly on, because I know we're getting close to it being finished. And I kind of check it. It is ready. Now, if you think they're coming out too thick, you can always add a little bit more milk. Now we have our delicious breakfast for dinner with a little bit of whipped cream on top, or you could put fresh fruit on top, or whatever your little hearts desire. Thanks for cooking with Gagee. Come again.